Hey guys, if your person is a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, or you're just attracted to this reading, this is going to be a message for you. So we're going to start as we usually do. Let's get a significator for the energy generally. We got two. Got lots of tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. They know time is slipping by. I don't know if it's their biological clock, whether they're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, but they feel like time is passing them by. Like there's some sort of deadline that they have to take seriously. That's how they feel. Let's see if this will shed light on it. We have here between worlds. Now, this between worlds card, when this is upright, it talks about someone making a transition, making a change. But this, when it is in reverse, it talks about resistance. So it feels like we're dealing with someone that is as stubborn as F. They want to do their own thing. Universe may have plans for them, already agreed upon plans, but they've kind of dug their heels in life, and they've just been dragging it on. But somewhere within their consciousness, they know that time is running out. And when time runs out on you to learn the karmic lesson, what they do is send in the karmic assassin. And it's usually a Scorpio or Aries that will fuck you up. They will turn your world upside down, right? They are the karmic collectors. Gemini can be like that too, eh? Gemini can be like that too, but the Scorpio and Aries, they bring that Pluto energy. They bring that Tower energy, that Mars energy, and they will screw things up. They will turn your world upside down. That is their job. That is their job. So Spirit is giving them a little time. Okay, let's see how much time they have. And then, All right, let's give them a few minutes before we call out the big guns. Right, so this person is looking at a big universal shakeup if they don't get their butts moving. I'll see what Spirit wants them to get their butts moving on, but let's see their energy towards you. The energy towards you, I don't read reversals. We have the messenger, so they want to talk to you. You know why? As we say in the Caribbean, water more than flour. Things bad, right? So they're experiencing some sort of tower moment here. And when things incredibly good happen to you, and when things incredibly bad happen to you, you want to talk to the few people that you love. Okay, and it feels like you are on this person's life. So they want to chat, they want to talk to you. They're going through a hard time, and they want to chat. Now, what do we have here? We have the hero. They feel like you can save them. Okay? Whatever they're going through, whatever ruin this is, they think that you can save them, that you can show them the way. Because this is a card number 25, which reduces to 7, and 7 is a chariot. And chariot is about moving forward, right? Moving forward with your life, making progress with your life. And they have felt stuck, but Spirit is letting them know they are creating the stuckness. They are creating the stuckness because they have dug their heels in, right? So they may think, oh, woe is me, nothing's happening in my favor, whatever. But they are in this stuck energy because they don't want to change the way that they approach things, the way that they approach people. Okay, but they're coming to you because they feel like you could save them. Maybe that's how they've always been, right? They come to you, you ground them, you give them good advice. Some of you guys bail them out or whatever. So it feels like they're coming back for more here. Okay. But if you go into your rescuer mode, you're not going to help this person, okay? We'll see what Spirit has to say about it, but just letting you know, you're not helping this person. Because Spirit has them in a position which will force them to change, has them under pressure so that they can be the diamond that they're supposed to be. You running there playing hero, not going to help. Let's see, yeah, they're feeling burdened right now. 10 of Wands, they're feeling overwhelmed, but they are supposed to feel like this, right? So that they can change their perspective, change their mindset, right? Instead of looking for little ways to ease the pressure, ease the tension. Spirit tells us about TikTok. Why is time running out? We have 8 of Swords in reverse because they have to free themselves from some sort of mentality or paradigm that has been keeping them stuck. But I think it's in the headspace first. It begins in the headspace first. Okay? So there's some sort of mentality that they are meant to shed, to leave behind. And Spirit saying, time is almost up. You got to make this change. King of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys are dealing with people who have serious narcissistic behaviors. I'm not going to call them a narcissist. I'm no clinician. But they have seriously narcissistic behaviors. And the reason why they're under pressure right now is because Spirit is trying to achieve that ego death. Do not become this person's supply that they use to prop themselves up. Let's see this in between worlds card in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, he's a pathological liar. And what this person's really good at is especially is lying to themselves. Okay, they could have themselves in denial for nearly their whole life, but Spirit saying, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. If you don't change, we're going to send in the assassin. Anyway, they want to come your way because they want you to save them, as per usual, right? King of Cups, they might come in expressing words of love there, and they know that you love them, unconditionally. They know that's why they're coming. They want some of that juice, okay? Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. You really ground this person. I feel like this person, they may be, I wouldn't say emotionally unstable, but certainly scattered. But when they connect with your energy, I think the gift that you give to them is that sense of calm and peace. So I feel like they're going to be coming your way. Okay? Yeah, the 10 of Cups. They always feel good when they connect with you. But Spirit is saying, it's not your job to bail out this person. So they come, they're speaking nice words and all of that, saying everything you want to hear. Step back and observe. Step back and don't rush it. Don't rush in. Playing savior. They have to save themselves, right? Step back and observe. See if they can keep up the act, and then you'll know whether it's an act or not. Okay? All right. What do they want to talk to you about? Okay? Because it feels like they want to talk to you. What do they want to talk to you? Oh, my God. What do they want to talk to you about? Okay. We have an impasse. Now, this could be the same stagnant energy that we picked up on before, but it could be that you guys might be at loggerheads, right? They want to do things their way, you want to do things your way, and maybe you guys have not come to a place of compromise, or maybe this relationship has been stuck in situationship for a long time, so it feels like they want to get it moving along. But what you have to ask yourself, has this person done enough healing that this moving along is not just a bypass that they want to do, right? Are they sincere or not? And only time and observation is going to tell you. Don't listen to what they're saying, the words coming out of their mouth. You got to see what they're doing, okay? All right, what I want to talk to you about, a miracle, right? And that's what they're doing, praying for a miracle. What's this miracle that they're praying for? What's this miracle that they're praying for? They want to talk to you about a miracle. What's this miracle they're praying for here? Underneath the deck, the 4 of Wands, right? They want some sort of relationship with you here. Let's see. They want to come back into your life. All right, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I can talk about being vulnerable and open. We have the Hermit in reverse. Sometimes that can talk about taking action, but sometimes it can talk about not being able to introspect and face your stuff. We have the Page of Swords. That could be a text message, definitely a message. This could also be spying on you. And then we have Innocence in reverse. But this is the Fool in reverse, and it can also talk about not taking a risk, and it can talk about feeling foolish. All right, so what do I get here? I think that you have to be a little bit careful with this person. I think there's a person that they may have convinced themselves that they have good intentions towards you, but here, right here in the beginning, we see that this is still very much a stubborn personality. Okay, so in their mind, they've convinced themselves that they're ready for a relationship. They're ready to move forward with this relationship. They can be open. They can be vulnerable, right? Feeling kind of foolish for how they acted in the past, but I am not really seeing the real introspection and the real work it requires to change. And that Hermit in reverse tells me that. This person right now, they are reacting to a bad circumstance that is happening in their life, and they're looking for what's that life-saving device? One of those life-saving rings. That's what they're looking for because they feel themselves drowning, and you are their little life-saving ring. So I'm not saying that this person does not have feelings for you. The fact that they're turning towards you at this time tells me that there's some kind of connect there. But if you're thinking about a relationship with this person right now, they are in no mindset or heart set for that. They are reacting to something that is happening in their life. This is something reactionary, okay? And something that doesn't have anything to do with you. I know that might be hurtful to hear, but I believe this to be the truth. Okay, so I do see here that they may have regrets about how they treated you in the past. I do see here they definitely want to reach out to connect with your energy because they felt safe, they felt at peace. I do think that this person has feelings for you, and they know that you love them too. You're watching this, right? Okay, but I don't see this person putting in the kind of work that is required. I see them trying to escape. Let's see what their higher self has to say. What's their higher self's message for you right now? What does their higher self think about all of this? We have the Divine Masculine. This is a good indication. This is a good card actually to come out. And it's been coming out for nearly all the readings as the energy at the bottom of this deck. Just about all the readings. Let's see. What does their higher self have to say about all of this? And we have the Divine Feminine. Okay, so right now this person kind of screwed up. But what they are pretty sure about is your role in their life and what they feel about you, right? I think this person has genuine feelings about you, and I think they're attracted to your energy right now. It's just because, as I just said, it's that grounding energy, that spiritual advice, right? I think this is what they are attracted to right now. Not only that, you're looking good, right? You're abundant, you're psychic, you're intuitive, and they love the kind of conversation. I have to put my hand over here because, good God, I mean, the censoring that's going on now is crazy. Anyway, and they love that you guys have good conversation. We have the parrot here. You guys can talk for hours, right? So they appreciate you and they see you in your fullness. You're an amazing person to them. But are they the right partner for you at this time? Let's see what the higher self says. We have the King of Cups. So the higher self is letting you know that they love you. They sure do. We have the Eight of Cups. And that talks about walking away from things that don't serve us. You know what I'm getting here? I'm getting rebound. We have the Six of Swords. That talks about healing. It talks about moving away from situations, again, that don't serve us. And we have the Three of Pentacles. I'm getting the same message. And now I know exactly what they're running away from. For a lot of you guys, there's somebody else here. And it looks like they had some sort of breakup or big drama play out with this third person, and they're running back into your arms. So these are kind of rebound situation. It does not mean that this person does not have feelings for you. They have it. They have it. They see you as a divine feminine, right? They have it. They respect you. Okay? They have a lot of love for you, right? But it feels like there's something, let's call it catastrophic, that has happened in their life right now, and this is why they're so attracted to your energy at this time. But Spirit is letting you know, whatever they're running from, there's been no closure in that circumstance, that situation as yet. And that's why you are getting that warning on top here. Okay, so be very careful with this person. They care for you, they love you, but there's something in their life that has not been wrapped up, and that can impact upon your relationship. Okay? All right. So based on what we're seeing, what can we expect will be this person's next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? What do we have here? The Lover's Path. That's an Ace of Pentacles card. That's why I leave them in. We have the Four of Swords. That's a good energy. Let them take time. Okay? We have Triumph, and this is the World. I think they're going to do the right thing at the end of the day. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, their actions towards you within a month, they're going to reach out. They're going to connect. But what they're going to be really concentrating on is wrapping up all the little loose ends in their life. And for some of them, they may be going to counseling and checking a therapist or something like that, because they feel like there's some healing that they need to do, especially around relationships. Okay, I think they're going to be trying to create a lot of stability within their world, because right now everything is kind of up in the air. So for some, they might be looking for a new job. Others might be looking for a new home. It's those kind of bread and butter issues that they're going to be dealing with, but they are going to reach out. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. And it might be an emotional conversation, but just remember what is going on in the back. Keep that in the back of your mind. There's something else that's going on in the background. Okay? All right. Let's see what Spirit's message for you right now. Okay, let's see. We have the Council of Light. And it says divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. I think your Council of Light, I think they're supposed to be in charge of your divine plan. Okay, so what Spirit's letting you know that everything that's happening is supposed to be happening, and they're looking on. And if ever you find it difficult to figure out what's next for you, you can call on them and ask them for a message. You can ask them to give it to you in your dreams. You can ask them for a particular sign. That sign could be seeing a particular animal or whatever it is, but they are there. All you have to do is ask for help. Whoever you conceptualize divine to be, okay? And it says Mintakan. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, so you're going to forgive me. And it says longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. So just as this person finds that connecting with your energy feels like home, it feels like maybe you are also searching for your place in the world, right? And what you're meant to be doing. Or maybe some of you maybe trying to manifest a home or something like that. But Spirit's letting you know that you you are a star seed. And sometimes your discomfiture that you feel in this life, not being like other people, that kind of thing, it comes from the fact that you're not from here. Okay, you're not from here. And because of that, you have to create a home, a sense of security within yourself that you can take to just about anywhere. And maybe some of you guys have lived a life that was more nomadic than other people. And they're letting you know that this is part of divine plan so that you can create safety within yourself. So wherever you are, know that that's where home is. Okay? All right. So you might be looking outside of yourself for home, but Spirit's letting you know home is wherever you are. All right? I'm a love. So that was a reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care.